11 years now? And did you also know that when they die, this beer fest dies with them because most people would... Did you know Tom and Dan have been putting on a free beer fest for over 11 years now? And did you also know that when they die, this beer fest dies with them because most people would rather die than organize a free beer fest? It's funny, because it's true. It's the 2025 Tom and Dan Bad at Business Beer Fest, November 22nd. Wristbands for tasting and doors open at noon. The first 500 people receive a free gift bag with their sample cup. Beer starts flowing at 2 p.m. You must have a valid photo ID, no exceptions. Vendors, booths, food trucks, live music, and all of this in the heart of beautiful downtown Sanford. All presented by attorney Mo DeWitt at justcallmo.com. It's the 2025 Tom and Dan Bad at Business Beer Fest, November 22nd. Everyone will be there, unless they die. Please don't die.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Squirt. Squirt who? Squirt is P. You dumb rednecks.
Right about now, you are listening to the incredible
A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan, who kindly remind you that squirt is P.
We're slinging nuts over here, guys. Oh, man, it's wild. We've had a lot of listeners stop by. Well, not a lot. We've had like 3 or 4 stop by and get some Gnome and Daughter nuts. Just going to call them Tom and Dan nuts, I think. It's just easier because Tom got lumped into this somehow. And he said he likes it. I saw your comment to Babone.
He's like, thank you, guys. I'm like,
You're part of this company, dude.
No,
you
but
know?
all I did is shit on it.
No, it's fine.
And make fun of you.
It's a very integral part to what we do is the shitting on. Okay, let me get Mike ready here. Mike from Max Weather. There he is. Oh, he's got a Tom and Dan hat on. Look at that guy. Wow, man. That looks awesome. How you doing?
I just got it in the mail.
Oh, it just came. Well, that's a nicer one. That's probably the nicest one we've ever done. That one's a made in America there.
The Gulf of America.
The Gulf of America. Don't look at the tags, though. Just take my word for it. You got to take my word for it.
How's it going, Mike?
Awesome, man. How are you guys?
Good. It is spicy out there, my friend. I got one more thing to turn on, and then we'll be ready to go. Family's good. Puppy's good. Everybody good?
Got a new puppy. Family. We're going to Daytona as soon as we're done here. And
nice.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think the tropics are going to be sleeping a week at least. So I hate working from NASCAR races because I want to drink.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
But do you feel drawn? Like, we'll ask you.
Yeah.
I want to ask you on the show.
Right. I don't want to waste this time. All right, Mr. Van, would you like to start?
Yes.
Here we go. In 3, 2.
Welcome to Corporate Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Tom.
I am Dan. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Twitch. Come hang out with us. And you could watch our very, very special guests that we have on Zoom, via Zoom right now.
Yep. And I'm sure all you guys have been watching this hurricane. And as it formed, starts heading towards Florida. Then we, I feel like a couple days ago, we realized it was heading north and we were out of harm's way.
Yeah, they've actually been saying that for quite some time.
But it made me realize as soon as I'm like, oh, God, where's I immediately go to Mike's weather page, start watching his updates. And that's really, it's funny because Mike's weather page is where I find the truth. And he was promoting the fact that it was predicted to go north.
Yep.
All the news agencies, no offense to them, but their tracks stopped suspiciously short of the north part, and they're like, look at us headed straight.
Yeah. Look.
Anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the line with us right now, live from his award-winning weather grotto, it is our very good friend, Mike from Mike's weather page.
What's up? With my new hat.
It's a good-looking hat, man. I don't know. I didn't think that hat could get any better looking until they put it on our favorite weather guy.
Yeah. We sent Matt.
Big head. Not like you would think a big head. I just got a big head, and it fits nice. So
yeah, it looks good. It looks good on you. You got you got almost like a Travis Tritt thing going on. I like
him.
it. Like
Trouble.
Yeah, man. Here's a quarter called Someone Who Cares, Mike.
Well, it's funny. Kids nowadays probably have no idea what that means.
Well, it was that is a dumb old man country song from like 1988. I'm gonna say somewhere around there.
I liked him, man. He was my man.
I loved it too.
Well, luckily, Mike, no kids listen to this. It's all dumb old men, so everybody got it.
Yeah, and real quick, because I think this happened. I just want to make sure that we give Mike some love. You had a very good friend of ours freak out on you because you got to brag that you know Mike from Mike's weather page, and Tom had one of our very good friends, a guy that's on our show all the time, lose his mind because we know you.
Oh, that's good. Who was it?
Yeah.
So, okay, Mike, do you remember, and I think you will, Kimbo Slice, back in the early YouTube days, he was a YouTube fighter, and he was trying to work his way up the ranks.
Rings a bell. Yep.
And he had like a big dude, beard.
Yeah.
Uh,
Bald black guy would fight. He did the backyard fights. Yeah.
Okay,
He did backyard fights.
And then there was a MMA fighter, unknown at the time, with pink hair that beat Kimbo Slice and kind of ruined his career. And then that pink hair guy became famous, and his name is Seth Petrozelli. And he is an extremely gigantic fan of yours, which I didn't realize.
I thought he was going to cry.
And then he heard you mention that you were going to be on our show yesterday on your feed. And then he immediately texted me and was like, you know Mike from Mike's One Page?
He lost his mind.
At first, I'm like, well, how often do you listen to our show? Because he's been on dozens of times.
He doesn't listen to our show. He listens to Mike's Weather Page.
Yeah, I know. And so then he's like, and he's a gigantic fan of yours, Mike. And then I'm like, are you just because of the hurricanes? Are you worried about hurricanes? I was trying to figure out why. And he said when he was a little kid, and then he went in this huge long text. He's like, when he was a kid, he used to look at the newspaper's weather and dream one day of being a weatherman. But he was too dumb, so he had to start punching.
Yeah. You can't punch clouds. That's what God says.
My words, not his.
Yeah.
Anyway, but it brings him comfort to listen to you every morning and listen to your live broadcast.
Yeah, you are integral to calming down his anxiety. That like he likes to? Because if you don't
follow
mind,
the
could
weather.
you say you don't have cancer, Seth?
Say that?
Yeah, if you could say you don't have cancer.
He's a hypochondriac.
He's a hypochondriac. He thinks he has cancer.
I don't think you have cancer, Seth. How about
There you
that?
go. All right, that's gonna do. That's
I
gonna.
don't want Seth. It sounds like this guy I don't want to make mad. I don't want him showing up.
No, you can't make him mad. He's out of the game. He's out of the game.
Yeah,
He's a lover now.
Yeah, he only
I use him
punches
for a
the air.
bodyguard.
He would be honored. He would like if you need some guy to push some of those other weathermen out of the way and slap them around. He would do it too.
Yeah, he said he'd do anything for you.
He's
Mike.
a killing machine.
Nah, that's cool.
Well, so Mike, let's talk about Hurricane Aaron.
Yes.
Because for a while there, like I saw that you were talking about how this was the fastest strengthening Atlantic storm in a while, or on record.
Yeah, it might be on record.
Okay.
I didn't really get into all the statistical stuff because I don't know. I don't get off on that as much, but I think it was the fastest 1 to 5 ever in 24 hours, something like that. It was crazy. I mean, and what really amazed me more than anything is where it strengthened. It wasn't really over that warm of water. Like the warmest water is the Gulf, the Caribbean, and the Western Atlantic. This one really had everything else going for it, And I'm always reminding people it's a bunch of pieces of a puzzle that makes tropics work, not just hot water and dust. Everything's got to just come together, and it did, obviously. It was bam. That's crazy.
So now, obviously, we're lucky that it's not going to affect Florida. Now, the waves, though, I've heard a lot of people, like some of my surfing friends have all headed to the coast to start surfing these waves that are coming in. Explain that phenomenon, because even though it's seemingly far away, it's still bringing huge waves to Florida.
Oh, heck yeah. Well, you figure anytime you get that low of pressure, 930 pressure range, we've talked about pressure before, it just opens up that wind field. This storm's going to have tropical storm force winds almost 300-400 miles wide. So we're not going to get tropical storm force winds, but that pushes that water, and as the storms to our south here for Florida, those winds are coming counterclockwise. So they're going to be pushing the coast today on as Aaron comes by. And then of course it's going to get really close to the Outer Banks. There's huge concerns up there. They don't have a lot of protection. They don't have seawalls, and they're going to get 15, 20 foot waves crashing in tomorrow, and it's not we'll probably have some houses. Typically we lose a lot of houses up there, and the road 12 is already underwater, so that's why they have these mandatory evacuations. And a lot of people don't realize that there's not a huge population up there, but it's a really big tourist trap. So there's a lot of inconvenience going on with people doing their Airbnbs that had to be evacuated.
So with this hurricane, is it a predictor of other storms coming off the coast of Africa and strengthening that quickly? Is this a anomaly that is strengthening that quickly? What's your take on it?
Well, I think this rapid intensification has been happening, with these warmer waters. It seems like every year we're just seeing that explosive 1-2 days from a tropical storm. So that's kind of the new norm. I think a lot of it's because of the warmer waters. And when we say warmer, it's not that, it's still cooler in the Pacific. It's just warmer than average. Like they run 30-year averages, and I think these water temperatures. Now, what's going on in the Atlantic right now is kind of a good thing, because we've talked in the past about the Bermuda High. When we have a lot of I say a lot of chaos in the Atlantic. There's a lot of low pressures. There's been lingering frontal lines that we've seen this year. All that disrupts that Bermuda High, and we might have just a lot of fish storms. Like the two that are following Aaron really look like they're just going to go straight up and harm anybody. So where I'm a little concerned about down the road, I hate it. We're going to be entering a La Nina pattern toward the end of the season. We always look at that Western Atlantic Gulf.
Yeah.
And they just announced we're going to be in this La Nina pattern, and that creates less wind shear, and that water down there is hot. So I think we're going to have late season trouble to watch, honestly. Not us, just somebody in that.
Early October. That's what I'm
always
hearing.
October, it seems like, man. I don't know why.
Early October. That seems to be our pattern.
So basically, just to make it simple for everybody, the high pressure that is kind of heating us all up and causing these super high temperatures that we're feeling is also pushing storms away as they come off the coast. Yeah,
it's like popping a zit. It's like you're pushing. You got a high to your one finger is a high, the other finger is a high, and you're just squeezing our system, and it has only one way to go. And low pressure systems can't penetrate these high pressures. So, yeah, this heat we're feeling in Florida is actually saving us, because it's a block. It's like a roadblock, and Aaron has to go around it.
It's a nice way. I'm going to start telling that to people to get really mad. I mean, look, this heat is saving us from catastrophic storm. Look at the bright side.
Yeah, it's so damn close. Like, if you look at the radar, I mean, it looks like it's a stone throw away, right? It's like we are so lucky. I mean, it's just crazy how this pattern worked out this time.
So, and then when does that start making the change where that high pressure starts to fade, and then, like you said, we start to see more systems in the Gulf?
Well, so, I always look back at Ian, like we had a really long stretch, like 60 days, there was nothing. Remember? And everybody was like, oh, season's a bust. And that allowed the high pressure to build back in. So we're going to be in a little dry spell, I have a feeling, in the next couple of weeks. So we might see that high pressure build back in. And this is when we watch waves going into September. They call it the African wave train. It spits them out every few days. And those are what we got to watch going into September. And then those start to die off, and we start to get frontal lines kind of inching their way down. We get crossovers from the Pacific. We get waves that are weak, and they end up in that Caribbean. So September is kind of the transitional month where we stop looking out at the Atlantic, and we start looking more homegrown.
Tom's son's breakdancing team is also called the African Wave Train.
I was going to say my wife likes to ride the African Wave Train.
Okay, that's a better one. I like that one better.
I had other variety of ones.
My African friends have pineapple wave trains. That was a hairstyle for the 90s. Pineapple. Do you remember the pineapple wave? You would look cute with a pineapple wave.
So
I got a pineapple hat. Do we have pineapples? I hope not.
No.
You know what that means?
Yeah, I do know what that means. Hold on, you
yeah.
just put the flag out there, Mike. You better be careful.
That's a whole lifestyle.
It used to mean welcome.
So I'll wear it proudly.
It used to mean welcome. Now it means butthole.
No, come on. So, Mike,
I got it.
Let's talk about you. You're going to a NASCAR race, and
You're damn right he is. He's an American.
And
who's your driver again? I forget.
I like this Hocevar kid, man. He's trouble. He's like controversial and.
Oh, you like the troublemakers?
Great. But he's sponsored by Chili's. I like that. I'm going to be looking for my Chili's driver's suit.
Do you know that came out today? Breaking news. See, Mike's on the cusp of everything hot. Breaking news. Front page of all publications as of this morning. My wife, hottest breakfast table topic. Chili's is the #1 restaurant in America.
Really?
Yeah, and there is a huge comeback. You want to know the big three that millennials and younger people are into? The big three.
Okay.
Chili's, Applebee's, Cheesecake Factory. I said it. Those are the big three restaurants.
Applebee's? Come on.
Oh, you don't like the Applebee's? You draw the line on it. Okay.
And then that dude sang that song, and I can't go buy an Applebee's, and that country song. I forget what it was. I'm like, nope, not me. We like Texas Roadhouse. That's become our new favorite.
My wife's dad. Every time we go to eat, Texas Roadhouse. And I can't stand it. And they're dancing on my table. They're dancing and dancing.
When is your birthday? They put you on the birthday saddle.
Yeah.
The reason it's bad for me, too, don't they have yeast rolls there at Texas Roadhouse?
They give you a lot of we have bread.
I have the body shape of a small yeast. I am a yeast roll man. I'm yeast roll man.
So
I love yeast rolls.
Back to the NASCAR race, Mike.
Yeah.
So when you're there, I mean, everybody needs time off, but do you feel compelled to keep tracking the weather? Do you have alerts set that if something pops
stay
up,
off your phone?
Like, do you feel is your responsibility because people are like turn to you when they see a hurricane coming?
100. Well, one, I think I still love it. Like, I think I love it more when I'm away from home because it's kind of my hobby. I tend to look at it more, but consciously, I had to tone back the partying a little bit because, I want to be 100%
sure
sober, which I am. Talladega was a little rough for me because we had Milton, and we had to leave a day early actually because Milton was coming. And I broadcast live. Thank goodness for Starlink, because I would never even probably consider going anywhere if I didn't have Starlink. But at least I can broadcast now anywhere, and that takes a big.
Mike, hold on real quick, because these are my words, not Mike's. But I trust you, even drunk. If you came and started doing a broadcast telling me about the weather drunk. Not only would I trust what you're saying, I'm like,
it's more fun. This guy's like me.
I'm drunk too.
I'm looking in the mirror.
Well,
and
I do obviously go out and have a few here and then, but then this perception that some people have is that I'm 24/7, and I'm like, no, man, I'm a coffee drinking, water drinking, Gatorade drinking guy 20 hours a day. It just happens to be the other 4. I'm like something else.
Yeah, that's like me.
That's the American way. Who does it?
Everybody thinks that me and Tom are always loaded, and we're not. But if we want to have a beer at night while we're doing our hobbies, if you want to try and take that away from me, I'll tell you to come on down here and let's have a little chat.
Yeah. And by one beer, I mean 6.
And then,
2 in the morning because I'm shaking, and then a couple in the afternoon for lunch. What's the big deal?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, we do have a beer coming out. I guess I can't deny that, that's kind of my brand.
You got a new one with ABC? What do you got?
Oh, we had the Spaghetti Model IPA last year, and this year we again, but they actually put Hunter on it, my little buddy that passed. So we got a cool little tribute on the side of the can with Hurricane Hunter.
Love it.
We got a Hurricane Hunter airplane on it, and we still have the Spaghetti Model look. So it's badass. I mean, it's about 8%. They sold out last year. I got a little mad at them. I didn't even get hardly any, so I got plenty this year. So I'll make sure to hook you up. I was so pissed.
Yeah, and congrats on the new puppy too, man. I was sorry to see of Hunter's passing, but I'm glad to know that he is alive and well in memory on the cans, and love to the new pup, man. That's awesome.
I see a lot of him in him.
Yeah. Well, I love my little puppy. He's my buddy, and so I feel you on that. Those are great little companions.
So, Mike, real quick, because I was curious, like we mess around with a lot of AI here, and I asked Daniel to ask ChatGPT's its prediction of hurricane season. Yeah. And they said that they put a named storm having a direct hit on Florida at 35% chance, and a 90% chance that we're going to feel the effects of a named storm in Florida. And I thought that was interesting because it started making me think, I bet maybe weather models use AI now. Like, I'm sure some of them do. And what's your thoughts on the AI?
Yep. Well, last year, the European model, which is always kind of the king, they had an AI model, and it did pretty good. The Google last year came out with one that they just released this year, and it apparently did very well with the track. And I'm seeing that this year. the Euro AI, I don't think's having a great year. I'm a little bummed out, but this new Google AI one, everybody was bragging about last year, so far looks pretty good. Now, what I'm learning is none of these models are having a very good time predicting a storm. It's like we need a storm to be developed before these models can actually predict correctly. Like so there's a lot of gut, still a lot of common sense. There's still a lot of just you see a big blob of convection on satellite, that's probably something to watch. Models don't pick up on that, so they're okay. It's just you need a plethora of models. It's been a bad year with models. Like it just seems like we used to have really good accuracy, and it has nothing to do with the number one question is the budget cuts and this and that. These models, the last couple of years, seem like they're going every which way. I don't know if there's too much input going into them. They're just overcomplicating things, but it is frustrating a little bit because this last week, Aaron, Euro was going to the Yucatan, Euro was going to Florida, GFS was going to Texas. I mean, these are within 10 days, and people don't know what to believe. And in the new era that we live in, everybody shares these models, and it's like the wild, wild west online. Like everybody's in panic mode because there's a hurricane coming and gets 5 million views, and everybody believes it. And it's been a rough year, man. It's people don't know who to trust.
Well, I was going to ask you that because every once in a while I'll see like memes of hurricane tracker, like pictures and things that are fake just to get clicks or get people to go.
Shaped like a penis.
Not even that. No, just like predicting the storm goes through Florida or whatever. And then it's like, and it's weird because I'm like, it gets a bunch, and then the comments are a bunch of people saying it's fake, and it got a bunch of views, and then it's like, it's not promoting anything. It's just,
but the person that created it got to sit back and go, yeah.
But I'm like, did a bot create this? I don't even know anymore.
I don't think so.
It doesn't. I don't even know.
I mean, people love to create things that get views, and whether that is harmful or disruptive or fake news, I don't think it matters.
But then somehow it makes people like skeptical with stuff they see. So I'm like, in some way, it actually having a counter effect, or is actually making people think more because all the comments are like fake, this fake. They all know it's fake. And so it's weird that it's like, it's not fooling anybody.
We have to rely on our own critical thinking. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And it kind of helps people critically think more. I don't know. It's weird. It's bizarre.
Well, I do know from reading comments, like, I love TikTok. I love all the platforms, but TikTok seems like it's just growing crazy with engagement and certain posts that get spread. And I read the comments in my chat today. What about the storm behind Aaron? What about the storm that's coming to Florida? What about, because there are legitimate folks that see these that look professional, forecasts that are sharing one run of a GFS, and it looks real because it's a hurricane. It's what the model showed, and there's still a lot of folks that can't decipher that those models change, and then everybody gets panicky. They believe it. They're like, oh my God, what about that storm? So we're in a new age of not everybody can think for themselves. Not to be rude with weather, but they rely on folks to tell them what's coming, and I don't think they know who to rely on because there's so many people doing what I'm doing now.
Do you have an arch enemy? Do you have somebody that do you have like a Jim's Weather where he's like biting your style actively as like two little sheep dogs that lay next to his feet, he likes
he's a Kentucky weatherman. He drinks bourbon. He's got he
likes horse racing, not NASCAR.
yeah.
Do you have
I got a few haters. I think it's probably the same person. They just go under different bunch of names.
We had one of those too. Those big fat slobs. I hate them.
I don't know. Maybe got banned one time. Who knows? I mean,
You know what I like to do? I like to get drunk and then I make fake aliases and I go troll their accounts.
You're doing what they're doing.
Oh, okay.
So Mike, it's hard because I'm sure people they look at you and your success and you're over 2 million followers on Facebook and they're like, how do I get there? And they have zero. And
you should start telling them they'll never get there.
Well, what they'll do is like, hey, if I share this storm track and skew it towards like getting to hit Florida or whatever, that's going to rile people up and get a lot of views. So it works. So then they keep doing that. But the problem is, the more people that keep doing that to try to get views, the more people are tricked and faked, and they get panicked over nothing.
So it's like
It's weird.
The more information we have, the less information we have.
Well, I think in the long range, it forces people to go back to who they trust, and I do a lot of speeches now and stuff like that. And I always say, listen, your local meteorologist, whoever that one person is that you trust, you're going to lean on that person when you need to, and that's really the bottom line.
Kellyanne Class. Oh, Kellyanne Class. I would lean on you. I would lean on you.
Is that the Weather Channel girl?
No, she's Wesh in the morning. She's tall. I think she's like 6.5 feet tall.
All right, come on.
Woo!
I do like Eric Burris. I think he's over there, right? Wesh?
Yeah. He's just, he's not. I'm not into dudes.
He's a good weather guy.
Yeah. He's very nice. Very nice. I think he's also a Tesla driver, if I remember correctly from trolling.
He is. I've seen his broadcast.
Yeah.
Both. So this is the other thing that really, really irks me. Like, I try to stay down the middle, obviously, I could care less what side you're on. I mean, I got my views, you got yours. Well, yeah. I drive a Tesla, I get viewed.
Yeah.
I drive my big old Chevy Silverado and Hellcat, I get different reactions. I mean, I shared something with Taylor Swift's music on it on the other day, and they're like, yeah, we knew you were a Swiftie and politics. And then I had DeSantis share my thing, and I lost all these people that, like, come on, I like Kid Rock. I get bashed. I like Jimmy Buffett. He's left. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah. Don't play the game. No. I have a Tesla. I thought you knew that. I have a Tesla too.
I love it. My wife drives it. It's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Do you do the full self-driving? I have never driven this one. This is my second one, Mike. I've probably driven it like 300 miles.
I did drunk and hit the button one night to subscribe to it because I wanted it to show off how it can come pick me up.
Yeah, when you're drunk. That's what it's for this guy. See, Mike knows. Yeah. We're right here, Mike. We're right here.
The problem with the driving, though, is it's got a camera and it's looking at you.
Yeah.
So as soon as you're on your phone, man, I'm like, so now you wear sunglasses, right? And I hide the phone. I put the phone by the screen. I'm tricking it. I'm like,
yeah, that's what I do. Oh, my God, Mike, I didn't know you knew all the tricks. You got to wear a baseball hat. If you wear a baseball hat and sunglasses, you can be reading your phone and drinking a beer as you're going down the road.
I tried a bungee cord one time on the door handle.
Yeah.
To simulate pressure until the car had to turn to the right. It didn't work too good.
Oh, Mike, I'm going to send you. I have a wheel weight. I have an extra wheel weight. I'll send you one.
I got one.
Oh, you got a wheel? Oh, man, me and Mike are right here. Just two Florida hillbillies. Just look at it. Look at my beard. I'll bring you some boiled peanuts.
But mine figured it out, man. I got a warning. Like, maybe it knows that exact pressure is the same, so I was afraid to use it.
I got a warning, too, and if you get 3 warnings, they'll ban you for life. But here's the trick.
I know. My car, I'm like, you get canceled from your own car now.
Yeah, here's the trick, though. Every Christmas, I think you get forgiveness. And I had 1 warning, and then for Christmas, I think Elon took all my warnings away. And I was like, thank you.
Oh, he's autistic Santa Claus.
He is autistic Santa Claus.
It is cool, though, because, I mean, I love to be able to post updates on the road, It's pretty cool. I think it's neat.
It's fun. It's fun. Anyway, we won't waste any more of your time. We want to get you and your family, onto your vacation, on the NASCAR.
I'll ask you one last question, Mike. Going back to the AI, what do you think about that prediction? 35% chance of,
Well, I guarantee there's a whole bunch of formulas because we're in this La Nina, the Bermuda High. Just statistically, I think they look at conditions ahead. Okay, years that have had this, they look at past years, and they're like, okay, we had, this warmer water, then we had this La Nina, we had, so I think it's just all averages. I don't think there's any science to it other than just Florida sticks out like a sore thumb, to tell you the truth, right? We get it from both ends. I mean, you get it from the Gulf and you get it from the Atlantic. So I think it's just a game of numbers, honestly, and there's no science to who's get it. I just know from my experience going into the late season with this La Nina, I think we're going to have a few little, trouble spots we're going to be watching later season.
There you go.
Now, who gets it, who knows? And
from the Gulf-like years in the past 2 years we've seen?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We've it seems like every year we get something in the Gulf. Rapid intensification, we got the Gulf Stream, we got these loop currents, loop eddies. it's hot. Just that doesn't take much, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the emotions getting to that point. You know, we get these lulls and everybody gets antsy, and the season's very tricky. I mean, the emotions for weather is the only thing that really gets me. How some people just get so worked up, you know, about weather.
Well, it's one of the things that in our lives you can't control, which is.
But people worry about it a lot.
Which is odd for like I think human beings in 2025. Like it's out of your control, and with a lot of things that you can control in your life and plan for, the weather is not one of those.
No, and I don't think anybody predicted this to be a Cat 5, overnight. I mean, we had a storm hit Acapulco a couple years ago called Otis, and not one model predicted it to be anything. It was a Cat 5 overnight. So, you can never say never in the weather world. I mean, and even the best weather. We've had tornadoes in Florida when we weren't even supposed to have anything, right? I mean, weather is always tricky. I mean, so that's just like a box of chocolate, man, like Forrest said, right? You never know what you're going to get.
Oh, I thought that was you. I was like, man, you don't bring us a zinger off the dome. I thought that was just.
I feel like Gump sometimes.
Yeah, so do I. Trust me. I feel like that, especially when I'm sitting in my car, it's driving me around. I'm like, whoa.
I'm that when he dumps this kid off at the bus stop and he just sits there like he didn't know what to do. That's sometimes me. Like you get this like that.
Tom gumps out his computer all the time.
Yeah. And every once in a while, I'm like, wait a minute, did she give me AIDS?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But you know what? That's the thing about Jenny. I've always said this. Jenny was pretty enough to risk it. Risk it for the brisket. Bucky. That's it. Okay.
Well, they never officially said, I guess.
No, but
they insinuated it.
They insinuated. The first thing I said, I was like, you don't wear braces when you have AIDS. Okay.
I'm sorry, Mike. Don't comment on
Mike,
that.
Don't comment. Just quick, take the hat off. Quick, take that.
Right.
No, I'm kidding.
Every time I do one of your shows, I wait for the hate email to come. With something.
You get a hate email? Oh my God!
Well, he's got 2 million followers now. Like I remember Mike, he broke 1 million, and then all of a sudden he rocketed past 2 million. I'm like, oh my God, it's exponential at this point. And is that how it works, Mike? With once you broke 2 million, now you got 2.3. It seems like you're getting an insane amount of followers every day.
I think it all really comes to a storm. Obviously it grows a lot each storm. And last year we had Helene and Milton, so it grew. I got this crazy style. That's the only thing that's you either like it or you don't. But I share a lot more than just weather, and I can't seem to stop.
Well, it's real, though, but that's why people like
the authenticity of it.
Yeah, and that's why I think you've seen the success you have, Mike, because you never stop being real, and I think people respect that and appreciate that, and it's like you are just a normal person with a normal life, and you want to, this is your passion.
You want to help people,
share it, and then you want to share it. Yeah.
I meet so many folks. It's just so awesome. We meet people every day now, and it's like they all have. Lady last night at Longhorn, hey Sarah, how was school? I heard you got your new nails. Can I see them? I mean, cute. People like your fighter buddy. Like he knew I was on your show. I mean, they listen to everything. They listen to every word, and it's awesome. I mean, I do love it. I mean,
we care about you, man. We appreciate the fact that you give us this time and you come in here and share a little bit of your forecast, what you've been up to, your family, what you been doing. You've been doing it for years with us, so thank you, man. We appreciate it.
Anytime, man. I always respect the opportunity you gave me when nobody would interview me.
Oh yeah, well we like turning people that don't know who you are onto you.
Yeah.
Well, stay safe, enjoy NASCAR, my man, and I guess we'll see you very, very soon.
Oh yeah, now I didn't see you the whole time.
Oh, you didn't?
I was staring at a screen.
No, you were looking. You look great.
No, I was just staring at a blank screen. I was pretending to look at y'all. Now I see you got a big old beard now. I didn't see that.
I thought you saw. Yeah, I look like an old hillbilly man now.
Yeah. All right, cool guys.
Mike,
I appreciate it.
Take it easy, brother. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, man.
Mike.
See ya.
It's Mike from Mike's Weather Page on everything, all social media. Just search Mike's Weather Page.
Yeah, SpaghettiModels.com. Probably our most viewed guest consistently.
As far as his social following is gigantic.
Well, I mean, like when storm season hits, when he goes live.
Yeah, no,
I mean, he's probably the most viewed guest we'll have because he'll get 100,000 people watching him.
Yeah, which is a crazy number. If for any of you that do try YouTube Lives and do this for a living, this is insane.
What's it like talking to 20 people, Dan? I'm like, I don't know.
So, what's it like talking to zero? It's the same thing. Anyway, all right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back with more Corporate Time.
What's going on, guys? How are you?
Hey.
Let me save this real fast.
The monitor?
Which one?
That monitor right there. Is that
No.
That's Shut up.
That's always
No, we've always had that. What's up, Brendan?
I have no idea. I'm like, it's true. I like to have a conversation. Yeah, right. Hi, Liv. How are you?
TC, is that Tuesday?
That was my butt all up in your face. I liked it.
Hey, T, is that Tuesday?
That's Tuesday 1, yeah.
Okay.
And we're
Joe,
gonna.
do you like left or right?
What's up, buddy?
I like to sit here so I can look at Dan's
How are you?
Yeah,
How are
that's
you?
where you are. That's my favorite.
Tuesday 1. All right, what's up, Joe? How are you?
Hi, love.
Good to see you.
You too. I brought presents.
Oh, right on. Well, thanks for being here.
You, thanks for having me. It's always
Good
so
to see you guys.
It's a fun.
to that song I sent you over.
ACT, Tuesday 1, Raw, 8, 19, 25.
Yes, but I'll leave this to Tom.
Okay, got that say. Oh, thank you.
Fun part is detail.
You got new jeans. Are those new jeans?
They're new shoes.
Oh, well, you look good.
I saw these in a magazine. I was like, I want to buy
The
them.
New Balance. Are those New Balance skate shoes?
Yeah.
Tony Rage loves those. Tony Munjet, our guy Tony Munjet, the photographer.
Yes.
He only wears those to skate in because they last the longest.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he loves
They feel
them.
like they're gonna last a while.
Yeah, New Balance. I wonder why it took them
Shoes
so
are now
long.
important.
Let me put you guys on
and the way we wear
camera.
them,
I've been
it's
wearing
important.
some shitty old shoes, so
Me
we
too.
can't cuss, right?
You cannot.
I'm not used to
feel
Not
like-
yet.
I broke the barrier last time I was here. With
It's fine.
I didn't do it,
I'll just edit it out.
Oh, the pro.
but I'm probably instigated.
There's
it.
Joe. Joe looks good.
Thanks. You look good.
Thank you.
You do
I'm-
look good
I'm
though. How are
trying.
you healing?
I'm done. I'm good. It's just the other one that needs to be done now hurts.
Oh no.
Now you can feel the
The
difference.
good one is, or the new one is awesome. Like as I was exercising this morning, and this left one just hurts so bad.
Brag it up, exercising this morning.
No, I have to.
Hashtag aging.
I got to do it in the
fine.
morning because I'll never do it. Because when we get done here, I'm like dead.
Britt Van Dennis.
That's so short.
Yay!
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, we're good.
There you go.
If you want headphones, they're there. If you don't want them,
I love that we don't have to wear them anymore,
don't?
especially
Oh,
because
really?
you just told me I was having a good
you
hair
don't.
day,
You
so.
don't have to
Yeah,
wear
your
them
hair
if you
looks
don't
great.
want to.
All right, well, I'm gonna let y'all do it.
If that was a wig, I'd wear it.
Did you give out more peanuts? Was that what that
Yeah,
was?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
shit. I didn't even get
That
to
was
say
Brock.
hi.
That was Brock.
Brock, I didn't even get to say hi to him.
Oh, he's your peanut provider?
No, I did it.
Daniel cooked
Nut
boiled
dealer.
peanuts, and then we're just hawking them out of the
Oh,
studio.
I
Are there more?
imagine you are.
yeah.
I
Okay,
cooked a
I'm on- yeah.
whole bushel.
Are we buying?
No,
I had
we're
to-
giving
No, they're
away.
free.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
support.
No, you're
I-
medium.
no.
You're
I thought
free.
the same
no.
thing.
Free.
I thought the
Yeah.
same thing.
They're all free.
Yeah,
Throw
they're
some cash at
Yeah.
it, right?
Yeah.
We'll start selling them another time.
Yeah, this is how to get him hooked.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
crack.
I put cocaine in mine.
Yeah, we put a little fentanyl
Yeah,
up there.
actually, I do.
Oh no!
Gnome and
I
daughter, right?
just dust.
I do put fentanyl in. Why do you think Maisie's so calm?
I mean, one fentanyl crushed up, and the whole bushel is just
You-
a
you
little
can't
micro.
tell. You can't tell. And you'll pass a piss test. It's on the label.
Who knew we'd be talking about microdosing fentanyl at 50?
Microdosing fentanyl. You know,
Where is that?
everybody microdoses mushrooms.
You know what? We should
Everything.
start that. We
Yeah.
should start just
Let's microdose
pretend that we
fentanyl.
microdose fentanyl and see if we can start a new trend.
The cops
yeah.
bust through.
Have you seen the K
we're
now
calling
on
the cop-
TikTok?
The what?
Like all the soccer moms are like microdosing K,
No.
like in tablets and jellies.
Going into
I'm like,
K-holes at the game? Shut up.
I can't imagine.
All
Don't
right.
go down a K-hole.
Do you want to start?
Oh, yeah.
Touch my K.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Touched your K-hole? That's how babies happen. Can't say
This might
that
have
on
been a
the-
bad idea.
This is going to be a spicy one.
That's fine. That's fine.
I feel like I'm at
excited.
bingo. Dude. Oh, I got mine.
Okay.
All right, we're good. Would you like to start, Mr. Van?
Yes. Yeah. We're coming back.
This is Tuesday 2.
Yes.
Here we go. 3.
Welcome back to A Corporate Time. We've got Joe from Fairville Megastore here. How you doing, Joe? And then we've got Brendan O'Connor here as well. How you doing, Brendan?
Roll down that window.
Y'all didn't know we were friends, did you?
Gosh, last time I got pulled over, I thought the cop was hitting on me, and John told me they only touch your car to leave DNA.
Yeah. Do you know I do that to other people? When I approach your car as a civilian, I do that.
You touch the back
I
window.
touch the back of the car.
I was telling John, I was like, God, I thought they were just caressing my car. I thought he was about to say something sultry.
Yeah.
That's smart of them.
Have
Yeah,
they
you
ever-
didn't notice that? You
I
never
mean,
know.
it's
You don't
not
watch.
often that I'm
Do you don't watch Live
provocatively.
on the
PD?
outside.
When you watch Live PD, you'll see they'll stop them. They'll get out of the car.
Yeah.
And, well, first they sit behind you for an uncomfortable amount of time to freak you out. I feel like. So you
It's
sit.
intimidation tactics.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you sit and you have your Unity spotlight right into their mirror, so it's shining right into their eyes.
can't see,
Yeah,
yeah.
they can't see.
Enough
They're
time to
freaking
put
them
on
out.
some more lipstick.
Yeah, so then you get out and you do that move as you're walking by the back. You take your hand and you just touch the back of their dusty car to
Yeah.
put your handprint.
But this guy did it like he delicately,
Caress.
provocatively
Yeah, yeah.
caressed the side of my car.
I usually take my finger and I stick it up under the
tailpipe
license
of the
plate
car.
and I finger it
Oh,
back.
yeah.
I wiggle it. I feather
on,
it
come
back
on.
and forth.
I am honestly unaware of where this is.
I'm sorry, Joe.
It could be going anywhere,
This
Joe.
makes no difference. No, like I have no. What?
I'm just
Did
here
you
to-
watch
I-
Cops for homework?
If I was a cop, I'd spit on your car. That's the ultimate DNA, right? I just spit on the bumper, the back windshield.
Oh, my God.
That's actually
Oh, I
quicker.
feel like
Yes.
that's happened.
It's quicker and it'll keep your hands from getting dirty.
And slap it. Spit and slap it.
So, all right.
And Fairville is in the house.
Hey, Fairville and Megastore.
Let's talk about
Well, he
a.
said spit and slap. It felt
Yeah.
real.
Let's talk about Fairville Pride Night.
Oh,
Okay.
sure. Thanks.
So it's August 21st,
This
from 6 to
Thursday.
8 this Thursday,
Yeah.
and what's gonna go on at Pride Night?
Oh, that's so. Well, first, actually, one of the reasons why I brought my token. You're so fun.
Token gay. I almost dressed like a hobbit.
Right.
You're gay? I know, be surprised.
I'll prove it. I'm gonna prove it to you.
We are so excited about this event because it's inaugural. Fairville has never done this before. Now, we have done Third Thursdays with Watermark for decades, and we have been a partner
That's
with
pretty
Watermark.
gay.
And we,
Yeah, that's
and we,
basically
right?
gay.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, why didn't
We
you guys?
love
It's
them.
like you guys have been doing the most, but you just have never
Never
claimed
right.
it.
Let's
Well,
make
the truth
this
is,
gayer.
well, sort of. That's kind of what happened because we've been doing, kind of a come in, have a glass of wine, shop around, and it's been low key and wonderful and inviting. But in the post-COVID season, everything is more. What else can we do? How else can we do this?
Turn
And
that
so,
gay up to 11.
a little bit. And so we became great friends with Tatiana and AJ from Come Out with Pride, and we've enjoyed breakfasts and Pride Prom, and they've been great partners to us.
Nice.
And they are the recipient of that evening. And I'm like, what can we do to bring in more people, to raise more money, to raise more awareness, and to actually let people know that Fairville is a super safe space? So we wanted to do something that felt timely, and I actually brought Brendan today because I wanted to ask what he thought about the timeliness of this event.
Yeah, well, it's people.
I hate it. I wanted the critic. Remember the critic?
Gay
It
should
stinks.
stay at home in the kitchen.
Gays should stay at home in the kitchen. I like that.
Your wife's not gonna do it. Get a gay.
I like my gay barefoot and hard.
Where else are you gonna put the tea towel?
I can say that, right? I think I can say
I don't know.
You know, I feel
We're gonna
like
test it.
I've been educated that that's not just the word. Like it's a community of all the peeps,
Yeah.
not just the gays.
Well,
right?
just like yeah, it is. And Fairville is great because it's not for Pride Month. Maybe you don't identify as gay, but you just want to hang out with the gays or maybe make out with one. So this is a safe space to try that.
Or you just want a fun party.
Or if you just want a fun
the
party.
gays know how to throw a party.
really do.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we were actually told to not throw a party. So this is the
Oh.
Fairvilleist not party.
It'll be a party.
It's such a
Everything
party.
at Fairville
It's
turns
such a
into a party. No, Joe, it's important. It's great that you're doing this, and especially right now because all the gays are seeing in the news is how we might be losing our marriage rights. And, eventually we're going to be put on
I
an
want to
island.
lose my marriage rights. I really do. Yeah, it would be fine to me. Take them away.
Keep
Yeah.
talking
gays.
like that, and you just mine.
Take them away. Please.
Take it from the streets. We don't know what we're doing. We're horrible at it.
Well,
Have
and
you looked
that's-
at the
It's
map?
all people who have had 3 failed marriages
Yeah, I know.
Have you looked at the maps? Take
know-
it from the streets. Leave it to the gays.
I mean the gays, but the truth is that Fairvilla
We need a
isn't-
party.
It's inclusive in every day, right?
Yeah.
And so we throw parties for everybody all the time, but this is just a special place.
Yeah.
And it's amazing to see the local celebrities within the community that have said, "Hey, you're cool. We want to come play with you." And so we have a DJ. We're throwing the music out.
It's Wayne too, right?
It's Wayne. It's DJ
Wayne's the
Wayne.
man.
Right.
Wayne and I
Yeah.
DJ'd together at Immerse.
Yeah.
Well, not me. It was Brenda. And we hung out with my provocative attire, and we
So
we had
good.
a little safe space there. And just that night, it was so cool just to see people who we were attracting. Everybody else, all the straights and boring people were all hanging out in the main thoroughfare, but they saw us and they came over, and we had like a little safe space in the middle of this huge event, and it was just so fun to see people just dancing and forgetting about all the craziness and just letting loose. And it was so fun to just provide that space. So it's cool to see you guys doing the same thing.
A free, like where everyone feels comfortable party is
Totally.
the only party. Like
Yeah.
it is,
Right?
We see a lot of that in Tom and Dan world, in the BDM area. You've been to those where it's like you're looking around and you're seeing every walk of life just kind of losing their minds in a good way.
There's
And it's-
something, I think it's I guess you guys are kind of gay yourselves in the sense that
yeah,
you
100%.
provide the permission
Yeah.
for people to just let loose,
Yeah.
and maybe get rid of some assumptions, leave that stuff at the door,
Yeah,
and just
man.
kind of just be people around people.
People.
And I think
People.
that's what I
Well,
think that's what these spaces, don't
human
get triggered.
interaction. Tom and I
Yeah.
talk about that all the time. Like the
Yeah.
digital space can sometimes be stifling and anxiety-ridden and at times poisonous.
Yeah, we're talking
But-
about that loneliness epidemic right now.
Right, but
Yeah.
but human interaction like you say it all the time is typically a 100% positive experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facebook
It's almost
garbage.
a solid 100%.
I mean,
You know?
and the fun part is that we took a turn in the digital era, and so now human interaction is literally it can be the difference between to make or break a relationship. You can email all you want, but who do you really want to spend time with? The
Like,
people
we're
you get to
email
spend time
buddies,
with.
Joe, but I haven't seen you in person in a while, and I love this human interaction we're having right now. I love you even more looking at your beautiful hair.
I think now would be a good time to let both of you know,
Oh no.
and Tom, that I'm leaving my wife for an AI bot.
Yeah.
It knows everything.
It's so great. This thing.
And therein lies the importance of human interaction.
It can't do some things that I really
It
want.
really can't.
But all
Yeah,
the other
it
stuff.
can't.
But soon
But
it
if
can
I
do
close
those
my
things,
eyes,
you know.
my auto blow can do it.
All right. Well, I know what toy to bring you next.
Are y'all
time.
selling Japanese sex bots yet?
I'm not. Well, yeah, I mean, there are things.
Just
Can
the
you
one
get
that
us-
everybody
There
has
are
to use
things
it?
upstairs. No, there
No
are things
BS though.
upstairs.
Like if Tom and I, we've done all right for ourselves. If we decided to set aside a sizable chunk of coin,
Uh-huh.
could you pull the strings with all the connections you have, and we could get a
custom-
Japanese
Sex bot?
a Japanese sucking bot?
We keep it in here. And then one day I was like,
yeah.
what
And you
I
share
would
it?
like to
You're
offer-
sharing the
I-
sex bot?
Yeah, you get different heads for it. Detachable heads. It's just like a Oral-B toothbrush.
Only if it.
You know,
only if
I don't brush with my wife's Sonicare. I get a second head.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I would like
a
to offer
second
to
head.
our BDM listeners,
my
if you
mom is
buy
so
your
proud.
own head, you can use our Japanese sucking bot in the office while we're doing the show.
I feel like I just want to make sure everybody signs off on the hygiene waiver before.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know what I
it's
mean. Like,
bring your own
There's probably
head.
a class. I feel like there's a little.
I think in the
You
future
know,
they'll have
You
a
can bring
cleaning
your own
service.
head, but don't bring. But
Oh, God, Mike B used my head again.
Oh God, throw it out.
I don't know how to segue from this one.
It'd
Normally I'm
probably just be
pretty-
like I think it would be like a printer cartridge. They just come and change out
Switch
the
it out.
cartridge, change the
Yeah,
filter.
or maybe it's like remember I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember this. I'm an
that's
old
so
man.
cute.
Oh, I hope I do.
remember when I would wash my hands and then you'd go to dry them, and before they had the blowers, they had a cloth towel.
Yes.
And you'd
Yes.
pull it
You
down.
just twisted
Yes.
it. Everybody's boogers before you.
Yeah,
It
and
was
you
so
were
nice.
using
Yes.
the same cloth towel to dry your hand. I loved it.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
loved
I
it.
feel like we've
Streaks
learned a
on it.
lot. It looked like an ace bandage, like an oversized ace
Yes.
bandage.
I loved
was
it.
gross.
I loved it.
Gross.
I've never been dry
loved
since.
it?
I've never been dry since.
And that's the last time you washed your hands.
But it was,
I don't wash them here. Full transparency, I don't
You
wash them here.
don't?
No, because I just pull my pants down below my balls and I just pee and
Come
then I pull
on.
them over.
You don't even wiggle.
No, no, it's what underwear.
I guess. It's your
Note
hips.
to
You don't
self,
want-
don't use the restroom here again.
Oh no, it's like what? You can use the restroom here.
All right.
I have to say, corporate time's a
Tom,
lot like
take it back.
mediocre time.
I know, that's what we've been
That's
saying.
the scam.
That's a scam, Brendan. I was like, it's the same.
What's going on?
Anyway, let's change topics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about gay old men. Because I'm very upset
Got
that
me through college.
that I'm
Got
not-
me through college.
I'm not going to turn into a gay old man. I'm going to be a straight old man.
Uh-huh.
And I saw my
Sure,
future
sure.
in my pop-up and all the straight old men in my life. They
Yeah.
just end up sitting in their garage. They're all mad at
Not gay old
They're
men.
mad at the news. You know,
No,
they're-
gay old men don't do that.
Gay old men go to the beach with a ring around.
Yeah, I know. They have more
Yes.
fun, Brendan.
And a crocheted bath bag.
What's
Yes.
My wife showed
They're
me
the
this
ones
movie.
under the dryer too long at the gym.
No, you're
It's
not
this
wrong.
Ewan McGregor movie. God,
Oh.
and then his dad.
almost gay.
His dad was gay the whole time, and then
Yes.
his mom died, and then he's like, I'm gay now, and then he
Ugh.
started having fun in
Yeah.
his old life. He's
Yeah.
banging some young guy,
Yeah.
and he's going to parties, and I'm like, he had this second part of life, this renaissance of
Yeah.
fun.
And then he
a-
died.
after his his wife died. Yeah, then he died, but he had that fun. But listen, I'm gonna die with no fun, Brendan. You
Can
see
I-
what
you
I'm
know,
saying?
I
hate
see what
to
you're saying.
throw-
But I'm not gay.
I hate to throw the straight vibe, but I feel like there's an awakening
Uh-huh.
that occurs at some point, and
Uh-huh.
if being gay is part of that, yay
Yeah.
for them. But your joy can be found at any age.
Yeah,
True.
any age.
Yeah, yeah.
For
She's right.
anybody,
That doesn't-
for
There's
any
joy in your
person,
future.
and frankly, hashtag segue genius. This is why Pride Night
Yeah.
is so important, because the truth is, every party at Fair Villa is Pride Night. It's a celebration of who you truly are, whether it be that guy finding himself in middle age, right, or Brendan,
Yeah.
or Brenda, or
Yeah.
Joe, who's completely on the other
Or
side of things,
that guy that I saw the first time I went to Fairville, and he was buying a Rambone.
or that guy.
You know,
Oh,
in
a
a
Rambone?
suit. In
Yeah.
a suit.
That's a brand name, Rambo.
What's Rambone?
I can't
Oh
tell you.
my!
Well, it's like Rambo, but it's a big old. You know.
Okay.
It was like a foot.
Is it the knife? You hold it like
$5
the
It's,
foot long.
it's not the knife. It's more like.
Oh, Tatiana was here. Oh my!
you hold two
Do you know
hands.
the scene where he has the turret
No.
gun on the back of the Jeep and he turns it around and blows the guy's
That's
head
it.
off?
Okay,
That's the
that-
Rambone.
oh.
That's the Rambone.
Oh,
I know. I was shocked and interested at the same time.
Yeah. You know what I know about Rambone? In order to make it work, you gotta relax.
And I'll tell you, when he saw us giggle a little bit, he ran. He was a little embarrassed.
Can
I
I
felt bad. That
Can
we
I
shamed him.
mount my Rambone on the back of
could
a
do whatever you wanna
tiny
do.
a Datsun.
Mazda truck,
A
like
Datsun.
like it's
Like you're going
Somalia?
mud?
Yeah.
Like you're going
like it's
mud?
Mogadishu. No, I'm saying they always have the 50 cal on the back of a tiny Toyota truck.
It's like a Suzuki Samurai.
I'm sorry I did this. You regret it. You regret
I
it.
feel like I'm in middle school in the back of the room right now with the
Sorry,
three
Joe.
boys giggling over the toy. No, it's cute.
Would
It's just the
you-
Southern Belle and me and my mother are going, oh.
Would you let us drive a Suzuki Samurai
with a Rambo.
with a Rambo in the back, firing dildo?
Yes.
And let people
Yes.
throw rings at it.
Like Mogadishu.
Oh, yeah. Throw rings in.
yeah, rings of flame.
Is that a game?
And
Rings
I'll
of
go.
fire.
I'll go
Why
full
not?
blackface.
Why not?
Sandals, the shooting.
I gotta start starving myself now
yeah.
because
I did just watch the Hunger Games this weekend.
You
It
did?
What'd you
The new
think
one?
of that?
was my first time. I was intrigued.
New
I
one
thought
or
it was
old
great.
one?
And Jennifer Lawrence was amazing.
Oh,
You went to
not-
the first 100. That's 20 years
I
old. Joe.
did it. You know what? I have TVs for the first time. Don't forget, I was a nomad. I lived in a tree, and I
Oh.
bought a house.
You lived
and
in
I-
a tree?
I did.
Hold on, what?
I built a house in a tree, a tiny house.
Oh, you lived in a tree house?
I did.
I did not know
You
that.
didn't-
Why did we ever talk to you about this? How long did you live in a treehouse?
For 3 years, I built a tiny house in the back of my
On
parents'
purpose?
place. Yeah.
That is awesome.
It was awesome. Before that, it was a camper on the road in the Grand Canyon with Indians and natives and amazing people and humans. And again, just people.
Oh,
I've been celebrating people
I had
for
a friend
years.
that fell in
but
the
I
Grand
now have a
Canyon.
TV, is what I'm trying to say.
God, why would you say that?
I don't know.
You had a friend that fell in the grave.
I did.
I know. That was
Colleen.
our friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrea knew her more.
Oh,
than
that
I
was
did.
sad.
Yeah.
Sorry,
What prompted
I'm not
you to
used
say that?
I'm not used to being out of the house.
Joe was telling us about an
We
adventure.
don't have
Joe was
breakfast
like,
more
I lived in a tree in a tree house. And then Brendan's sitting there and he goes, I had a grandpa that liked trees. He had cancer and died.
So,
See over here. I'm just gonna drink my water. Drink your juice, Shelby.
how was it living in the Grand Canyon?
Oh, amazing. Quiet.
Yeah. Was
Yeah,
it,
quiet.
Was it in a camp spot or like by yourself?
in a teepee. No. I had
In
an
a
incredible.
teepee?
Yeah, I had an incredible. You guys don't forget, I was a missionary for most of my life, and so after my whole world fell apart, I went back to the indigenous that we had the opportunity to serve with, and they were incredible and healing. And for 3 months, I sat in a teepee and cried with them, and then they sent me on my way, and I was better.
Little vision
Wow.
quest.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Were you fasting?
I mean, we did a lot of things. There was a lot of mud. There was
Ayahuasca.
fire. There was. I did
My
not
Aunt
do
Pam,
that.
my Aunt
Actually, I've
Pam
never
was an
done that.
alcoholic.
Yeah.
And she fell in love with an Indian man, a Native American man, and he stole all their money.
Why would you
And
say,
then she-
what are you, the Brendan of the
And
show?
then she died. She died in a. She
I was
died
like,
in a-
I was nodding my head. Tell it.
And she
Tell it.
died in a hoarded airstream
No.
outside
Come
of
on.
Lynchburg, Virginia.
She's still
I
there.
feel like every story has a sad end today, you know?
What's
but
happening?
I want to give crazy honor because the Navajo women were incredible, and the Apache get a bad rap, but they were
Do you
just
know
as
any?
loving.
Did
so.
you learn any like native words?
I'm actually part Cherokee. My grandma, if you saw
Oh.
my
Oh,
great
no.
grandmother,
Oh,
she's this big.
Oh no! Every white person in Florida says that.
Is that real?
Joe,
Is that real?
my middle name is Chisholm.
Okay, cool.
And then he
Listen,
does
I
a
don't-
DNA test, and then it's 0%.
I should have. It's like having a token gay friend, right? But
look a little
my
niche.
great grandmother, there's the most fabulous picture. She's this big, totally brown,
Love
and
her.
then we just get creamier and creamier as we get
Oh,
right
yeah,
to the
that's
generation.
what happens.
And here's me. So, but I absolutely honor. It was again. They were
Yeah,
just an
that's cool.
amazing place to be. Yeah, I've had some great adventures.
The kids at my
A
high
lot
school
of the
used to
world.
say awful things to us in Cree.
I bet they
Why,
did.
why would you say
Like
that?
Jahagadash kokosh. which is like-
Oh, hey, you get the hell out of here!
I'm not sure who we just offended, but I'm sorry.
That means look at that white pig.
Good thing I don't know.
Is that Inuit? Is that
No, it's Cree, like Ojibwe.
okay?
Ojibwe Cree. Yeah.
That's impressive, brother.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
This guy.
see? I know.
These,
We should have
two,
breakfast more
These two
often.
are wild together. I love it. That's good.
Joe and I like each other.
We do literally like each other.
Yeah.
Like,
All right, let's recap then. So if people want,
Hold on, back to
I'm not
Rambo
sure
for a
where.
second.
okay, please back
I
to
knew
Rambo.
it.
Yeah.
You need to talk about Rambo.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to prepare for that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
You,
you work
can't
up
come in
to it.
cold.
That's something you prepare for most of your life. I
Yeah.
think.
Okay, that's a lifestyle.
If I had to
That was
guess,
like a
You
marathon.
don't start with that.
Yeah.
I've
yeah.
never done any of
It's
that.
like the
That's for
savage
guys
race.
that make fists like this.
Yeah.
I feel like we have offended every group of people here today.
offend anybody.
But what's fun though, I think that
your
we've
kegels.
including them. Yeah, we do your kegels,
Yeah.
right? Give them tips.
Do them
I
right
think
now.
that and including them in the conversation though is again part of why this night is so important because
Yeah.
it doesn't matter who you are, what you do, who you love, how you've loved, how you choose to love in the future.
Yeah.
But you're in this room, we certainly
Have
all
a
love
giggle.
differently.
Have a giggle.
Have a
man.
giggle and come have some champagne.
Say it
Help
again.
us
When's
raise
it
money
happening?
for this Thursday.
This Thursday.
This Thursday, 6 to 8, and we're raising money for Come Out with Pride, who actually produces the Pride Parade.
Yeah.
Which is in October. And so we're driving the Grand Marshal car and super excited to
Yes.
That's gonna be
celebrate
awesome.
all of the queens and performers that are coming out. Les Vixens is coming. Ivy's
Oh
going to
my
be
gosh,
with
the
us again.
sexiest burlesque dancers in Central Florida.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
are
No, those are gifts.
amazing.
Okay, you have to pull this out before you close us, okay?
Yeah,
So
whip it
gifts
out.
for you and the lovely ladies, actually.
Thank you.
Yep, they're a set.
Oh, a set.
Mm-hmm. Newest and hottest. Ready?
Hats.
Oh yeah, we got.
What do they say?
So we've got one hat that says shots, and then one hat that says pumped by shots. So I'm gonna give the shots hat to Andrea,
Yeah.
and then this is my hat. Right?
However you're feeling on a
hashtag
Tuesday.
pegging.
Yeah. That's how you do
Hashtag
it.
pegging prom.
I don't think your wife's gonna wear a pumped by shots hat.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because the last gifts you brought in, one of them incled Peugeot umbrella. And
that?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then I
pure,
is it? Oh, it's pure.
No, it's all right. It's fancy.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
thought it was Peugeot.
Silent J.
Lube. Yes, Silent
I
J.
know how confident you
Yeah.
said that. It's a Peugeot umbrella.
and then my wife was using it at the PTA meeting. Which Is this a goddamn lube umbrella? What brand is this? Oh my god.
Well, the good news is it's for sensitive. It's a sensitive. If she's gonna use a lube umbrella as an appropriate.
Okay,
Yeah, it's a
all right.
peppermint flavored.
I got great enjoyment out of
I
it.
thought you were saying she was using the lube at the
No, it's just
like on her elbows.
the
What?
brands on the outside of the umbrella.
So she was like under the umbrella at a parent thing.
just want to use.
Was
it
she
at the
getting a
school.
lot of traffic?
Well, it just she was
And
like.
she's using your fleshlight as a pin holder.
Well, we gotta get a use out of it. So that is August 23rd
Or
21st.
this New the 21st.
sorry.
Yeah, no,
There you
you're
go.
good.
Uh-oh.
You guys are so cute. This is, I mean, the giggles that we share in the morning all over the place are so fun. Thank
Sharing
you so
giggles.
much.
That's what we do. We're the
Sharing
giggle
giggles.
sharers.
I mean, they're a lot. Some of them are large. Some of them are, make
Oh,
me,
they are.
woo,
That's why
right?
you got to warm up to it.
Yeah.
Dilation, extreme dilation.
Don't jump right
Hence
in.
the lube.
Yeah.
Rambo,
Yeah.
Rambo and Giggles is my clown. my gay clown.
Rambo and Giggles. Welcome to the stage,
You're
Rambo
gonna
and
need more
Giggles.
than Pajor for that. sir.
Sponsored by Pajor.
Jesus.
Brendan O'Connor from the Orlando Shine.
Yeah,
Hey!
OrlandoShine.com.
OrlandoShine.com. I
Yep.
subscribe. Sign up for the newsletter. Go
It's
to the
so
website.
good.
Follow them on Instagram,
Thank you.
TikTok.
We're on all the things. Blue
Yeah.
Sky, Twitter, you
Yeah.
name it.
Yep.
Yeah, to get all Orlando information,
Yeah.
it's your place for everything going on locally
Yeah.
is Orlando Shine.
And like, man, you guys get the stuff out there fast.
Thank you.
Fast,
I have
fast.
nothing else to do right now.
I love it.
Joe, we really appreciate you coming by.
You guys are so fun.
Love to the staff, please,
Ah,
and to
of
Bill
course.
and everybody.
Yes.
And we love you. And guys, we will be right back.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, got it.
Awesome.
Good job, y'all.
That was crazy.
Let me
I like going crazy though.
Where
It's
did
funny.
it go? Is that
That's
Tuesday
Tuesday
I
3.
just need a minute to lose of my shit. Woo. Rambo. I
did
mean,
good.
seriously, the one time I didn't bring
God,
up
it was
here.
huge. It was like a. It was like a.
Oh no, I had
long-
the visual. The whole
Double-headed.
time we were
Are we
talking.
emotional?